Today we are with Mr. Ayman again, and we will talk about how to maintain your network. Hello again. So, networking is not just about making connections, it's about maintaining it.
Absolutely.
So, do you have any tips or tricks to maintain it for a long time?
Definitely. So I think that in our last talk, it was about how to build network, how to build connections. Today we are talking about how to maintain and how to maintain a win-win relation with the network. And this actually implies different types of activities. One of which is sharing value with the community that you are into, or the network that you are into. Being within a network or a community, it is win-win. It's not one-way communication or one-way benefits. It is two ways benefits. So you need always to share value. You need to share opportunities. You need to share expertise. You need to share information or news for you to get some benefit out of this community or network. There are some communities or networks that are meeting consistently, frequently. So you need to be always part of those, meetings, whether they are digital or physical. So for most of the communities, they have this kind of meetups once in a while. So you need to be there. You need to show up. You need to meet people, get updates, share updates, know what's going on in this area and this sector, and circulate some of the updates from your side as well. Discover the opportunities. So these are some activities that help an entrepreneur and businessman to maintain this network.
How do you manage your time when you need to deal with a large number of network?
This is a very good question, because managing a network or being part of the network or a community is a time-consuming thing. Meeting with people, meeting with leaders, meeting with other entrepreneurs or businessmen. This is a time-consuming thing, especially when you live in a city like Istanbul or any other big city. You cannot do much in one day. So in one day you can do if the day is going to go for only networking or meetings, you can only do a couple of meetings, so maximum 3 meetings, because of the commuting and traffic and this kind of stuff. So managing and maintaining network and relationships requires you to delegate. So the most important thing that a businessman or entrepreneur who's running a company needs to have is delegation skills. So whenever you discuss an opportunity with other businessmen or entrepreneur or investor or whoever, you need to summarize what you have been talking to this person for a few days or few weeks or even sometimes few months to your team, and then they take it from there to continue and actioning on what you have been discussing with your contact or connection. So short answer for your question is delegation.
Do you have any methods to keep the track of your networks or your communication with them?
Definitely. I mean, it's a very classic way to manage connections and networks. The CRM. CRM platforms are very helpful to manage your contacts, manage your network, manage opportunities that arise from your network and community, and keep tracking the progress of each opportunity. So CRM is crucial to manage your contacts and networks. And there are many platforms, CRM platforms out there. You can select the one that suits your business stage, basically.
Okay, thank you. How do you navigate the fine line between asking for help and maintaining a beneficial connection for both sides?
It's a very good question as well. Basically, this depends on you knowing what are your core technical skills and expertise, and what are the areas that you need help. In some areas that you need to keep just like peer-to-peer relation, where you share expertise or updates about what you do, and you receive also some ideas, some thoughts, some updates on what you do. But in other areas that you need to seek help, for example, you want to raise funds, for example, so you need to find someone who is experienced in this area, how to build your investment case, how to reach out to investors, whether they are individual, institutional, and so on. So you need to identify which are the areas that you just need to be active within to know more about what's going on in the market and share ideas and updates and receive also ideas and updates. And the other areas where you ask help. And asking for help can be also in different shapes or forms. So you can ask help from a mentor, where it can be certain setup or so, or you can ask for professional help as well. This depends on the case as well.
Okay, here is my last question.
Promise?
Yeah, you have my word again. Can you provide tips for startup founders to build credibility and trust in their network?
Yeah, sure. I can share some ideas. I can do the other way. When I receive an email that doesn't look professional, this gives me very clear impression about the background of the sender. So sending connection request on LinkedIn or sending introduction email should be professional, because this gives huge impression on the background of who's sending this email. And I'm not talking about how to do the title and how to do the body of the email. You can learn this from many resources on the internet. You can learn how to send a professional email or message. But I'm saying that we don't respond, for example, to someone who is like just saying unprofessional message. So this is one of the things that helps to reach out to new contacts and build new connections. Also being clear on what you do. So the message can be professional, but when I read the message, I don't understand. So what do you need from? What do you expect from it? So you need also to be very clear about what you want. Do you want to build new connection for discovery, or you want to build this connection for a certain reason? Do you want, for example, investment for your startup, or something else, or reaching out to sell something? So you need also to be very clear about why you are reaching out. This helps the receiver to respond faster and process your request in a more adequate way.
Also, the usage of social media is important to build trust and credibility with your network.
Absolutely.
Okay, that was all for today. So thank you, and
Thank
see
you
you
so
in the
much.
next part.
Looking forward to it.